Here's a GRE quantitative comparison question. Let's take a look. We're given these two quantities and we need to decide what's greater. Quantity A, quantity B, are they equal or can it not be determined? So one way to go about this is to start plugging in numbers, just seeing what happens, right? So we could plug in 0, for instance. If we plug in 0, then those two go away, right? And then we're left with the square root of 36, which is 6, and then we plug in 0 here and it's equal. Okay, so we have one case where they're equal, meaning that these two answer options are out, right? At the very least, there's one case where they're equal. Now, there might be a different case, though, so we could keep testing numbers. And I'd invite you to do this on your own time, in the interest of time. Like I could plug in 1, 2, -1, and see what happens. And what you'll notice every time is that it's always equal. Now, you might not be 100% confident about this. Maybe you worry that you're missing one exception to the rule, and that's definitely a possibility. So I'm going to walk you through the actual algebra of it, but just to say that plugging in your own numbers like that works pretty darn well. It's a pretty good strategy. Gets you about 95% of the way there, and maybe you're comfortable enough choosing that. But here's the actual algebra. I can factor this expression. I can factor it into these two pieces right here. So the first term of both of these is x squared, right? Because when I FOIL this back out, it's going to give me x to the 4. And the last term has to multiply to 36 and add to 12. Well, what number multiplies to 36 and adds to 12? Well, that's going to be 6. Right? So I can factor this into x squared plus 6 times x squared plus 6. And of course, it's the square root. So this times itself, if I take the square root of it, is just going to equal x squared plus 6, meaning that these two are, in fact, definitively equal. For more GRE tips and tricks or to sign up for my live online course, follow the link on my profile.